Hey guys, I hope you are doing well and your swimming is going great. My swimming is going really great. I am so excited to share with you the meet that I just had this past weekend. I found my speed. After 4 years, I have found my speed again and I am on the verge of doing something unthinkable. But before we get to that, we got to play the music, so you can give me a like and subscribe. Please and thank you. Here we go. Okay, I had to move outside because there's too much noise going on inside. All right, what am I on? It doesn't quite have the same ding as the kitchen counter. What am I on the verge of? 52 in the 100 breast and 155 in the 200. But I mean, I started this journey 7 years ago just trying to go under 55, and I didn't even think that was possible. And I've actually come close to 52 twice. I've had 2 races that were coulda, shoulda, woulda, probably 52s if I hadn't screwed up one little thing in each, going 53.1 and 53.3. But for the last few years, I have been chasing speed to get to that 52, and I haven't had raw speed. I've had good overall swims, like when I went 53.1, but I didn't have the speed to get out and really secure that 52. None of this like, oh, I probably coulda, shoulda, woulda. But I think I'm finally there. I just had a great meet at LAC Fall Classic, and this is like a cursed meet for me usually. You know those meets where it's like, oh man, what's gonna happen this time around? None of that. Usually it's like allergies or straight up sickness. Last year I had to pull out and go on antibiotics the Monday after the meet. None of that. And now I'm thinking, oh shoot, have I trained enough? But no, none of that. It was just a great meet start to finish, and let's just go through it. Start with a 200 breast on Friday. Here we go. This is finals. And in prelims, I cruised my way to a 2:03.6. That felt great. Here in this race, I got after it. 3 strokes out, 4 strokes back for a 26.5. So great start. And then I held on to 31s, which is great. They were all 31s, but kind of disappointed that they were all 31s. I was kind of hoping for like 30 points. And so I held 4 strokes through the 125, and then I had to pick it up a little bit. I was happy with my stroke. The first 100 split being 57.5, I think it was. That was real solid. And the pullouts, as always, really good. This was just a really good race. But I'm going to be really hard on myself here. I totally pussed out on this. When I got to the 125, I was like, all right, I need to start picking this thing up. And I kind of shied away from that because I was worried that not being rested, it was going to hurt way too much and I was going to lock up and shut down, and it didn't. I was able to hold. I did add a few strokes, but not as many as I needed to in this race. I think for a 200 breast, this was some of my best technique that I have had with good head drive, good shoot overall. I can still be better, but overall, this was one of my best 200 breast races technically. 2:01.3, that is a really good time for me for where I'm at in the season and everything else. Yeah, I was hoping for 00. I was kind of secretly hoping for a 159, but hey, 2:01.3, real solid time. Now, the 100 breast, this meet got better and better as it went on, and every single day I was better from prelims to finals. In the 100 breast, I went 54.4 in prelims, and I was thinking going into finals like, man, if I could just hold on to that, maybe eke out a 54.3. That was my goal going into this meet, was 54.3. And so I had really good competition to help me get there in this race. Let's take a look. Next to me was Andres and Mitch, both recent college graduates, both of whom have been 51 in the 100 breaststroke. So I had some good rabbits to chase. Early speed, this is where I started to get a sense that maybe I do have some raw speed. I was out in 24.9, which is really good. But Andres there is flying, and I could see him going. I was hoping that Mitch was somewhere near me. And so 24.9 on the way out. And then that was 5 strokes, 7 strokes, and then the second 50, 7 strokes, 7 strokes. That's the count that I need to have. I played with 4, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, all these things. But I think 5, 7, 7, and then whatever 7 or 8 on the way home is the way to go. And I closed it really well with a 29.0, and so and just barely got out touched by Mitch. $54.0. Oh, $54.04. So close to 53. I mean, going into this meet, I was like, if I can go 53, it's basically guaranteed I'm going 52. I know, no guarantees in this sport, but man, that would be about as close of a guarantee as you can get, and I was right there. So I was feeling really good. But I was also wiped at this point. I mean, 2 days in a row of prelims, finals. I know most club swimmers, they're doing like 2 and 3 swims in a session, but us old guys, man, we're just wiped after two days, one event. So going into the 50, I was feeling it pretty good. And in the morning, I was just hoping like to hold on to that 24.9, and I ended up going 24.8, which was, sorry, 24.9. I was 24.90, and in taking out the 100 breasts, I was 24.98. And so I was like, okay, all right, 24.90, that's solid. Maybe I shouldn't even do finals, because at this point I was like, man, I am gassed. But I wanted to see what I could do. Plus, in the morning in prelims, I didn't get. They were running way ahead of the schedule. I got way off on everything. I had to rush through my warm up, no activation, and rush up, to get ready and on the blocks. And so it was just like, okay, let's see what I can do with proper preparation. Let's take a look. Here we go. This is the last event, 50 breaststroke. I'm in lane 4. And it was this in the morning, it was kind of spinny, but this was really good. 5 strokes out, 7 strokes home, and it was just great aggression, good body position on the water, good head drive, good hand speed. And what was really nice about this race was that I was able to control the sweep out, slow it down just a little bit, but then speed up the squeeze and the shoot, which is what you've got to do. It's so easy to spin in breaststroke. We all know that. It's so easy to spin in any 50, but especially breaststroke. And I rode that line really, really well. 24.65, less than half a second off of my very best shaved and fully tapered time of 24.19. I am thrilled. I mean, that was just an incredible race, incredible weekend. So now with 3 weeks tomorrow to go in this season, let the overthinking and second guessing begin. Did I not train enough? Did I rest too much going into LAC Fall Classic? Like what? How did this happen? You got to put that aside and just believe in all the training you've done. I've done so much good training. Looking back on it, there's really nothing as of now. Maybe if I come up short in 3 weeks, then I'll be like, okay, this is what I did wrong. But as of right now, I think everything that I'm doing, have done, is great. Going back to the basics of periodization in my lifting and going through a strength phase where I just wanted to move a lot of weight, and then shifting into power development and actually having some of that power development along the way with those Coley practices on Saturday, because that's what his Saturday practices are all about, the lifting, power development, and then translating it to the pool. I had good aerobic baseline work for the 200 breaststroke. I mean, I actually have speed. And it's like last year, I keep telling you guys this, I went after the speed so hard. And in this sport, we often want something so badly that we go after it too hard. And that's what I did last year. and I feel like I've gotten it right this season, and I'm so excited, but I'm afraid to like just assume. But oh my gosh! So you guys have to stay with me on this. I know I haven't been consistent on my vlogging, but you gotta stay with me to find out what happens in 3 weeks. Next week, I'm doing a really cool interview with a guy who's getting his master's at TCU. His research is on power, okay, in swimming, and he came out to TFA with Coley and pulled some of us out, the pros, to gather data on how much power we put out for swimming, just for pulling, just for kicking. That's going to be really interesting. I'm going to put that out next week, and that all played into my success so far. So, before we go, we have Fike Swim. I gotta plug it. I'm sorry. Fike Swim has got some great gifts for you this year. Go to our website. We've got awesome suits. This new snowflake suit that I really like, that I've ordered for myself. All the other usual ones, the llamas and the Santas and all that. And then the paddles. If you are looking for stocking stuffers, there is no better stocking stuffer than these graphic paddles. We've got some awesome ones. The Slim Reapers are the newest, and they're my favorite. We got the Demon Samurai. We got the Zebra. We got the classic fan favorite bandanas. Go check it out, fikeswim.com. As always, best of luck with your swimming. Come back and see me, because I think I'm going to have some really big news for you guys in 3 weeks. Good luck. Swim different.